This is something I've never done before, so bear with me. I have talked to several people in a couple of different Hobonichi groups about this, and it seems like there's a rather sad lack of Hobonichi Cousin plan with me, sticker kits, the whole 9 yards. And there are a few makers and a few users who do it, but not very much. And once you've watched them, there's nothing else to watch on YouTube. So I am trying to compile a list of sellers who make Hobonichi Cousin specific kits and stickers, and also a list of those sellers who don't necessarily make Hobonichi Cousin sized kits, but whose other size kits are fairly easily hackable into fitting the Hobo Cousin. And I got this idea from Amanda with MandyLynnPlans. I will link her channel and her shop down below. She's been doing this for a while, so you know I'm not the only one doing this. And she taught me how to hack a couple of Planner Kate kits into fitting the Hobo Cousin, at least on the monthly side, not so much the weekly side. But I loved the idea, and I'm so glad that MandyLynnPlans is now an Etsy shop that sells Hobo kits specifically. And so part of what I'm going to be doing is filming sticker reviews for Hobonichi Cousin kits, both the ones that are designed specifically for the cousin, as well as hacks. That way you can see what fits and what will work for you and your style of planning without having to go out and spend a whole bunch of money. Because that's what I'm running into, is even the Hobonichi Cousin kits that are designed for the cousin aren't necessarily for my style of planning. So I guess my goal is just to get information out there for everybody. So today I'm super excited. I just got this in the mail. I am going to be reviewing and setting up, not really doing a plan with me, but setting up a weekly kit from MandyLynnPlans. I have several different weekly kits from different shops that I'm going to be doing this for. So she is who I decided to do first because I think this is just a super cute kit. Now the full kit comes with all 3 of these sheets, but you can buy them individually, which is great. I actually really prefer that because normally I wouldn't buy the script sheet, for example. Actually, normally I probably wouldn't buy the functional sheet either, just because I don't typically use that sort of thing when I'm planning. And I hate when there's, you know, a $10 and $12 kit with all of this extra gorgeous stuff that I'm never going to use, and then it costs me $8 plus shipping or more to get it, and it may be beautiful and it may fit well, but if it doesn't fit my style of planning, it's pretty much useless to me. So I did go ahead and order all 3 sheets of this and another kit from MandyLynnPlans, just because I wanted to see how it all works out. I watched her plan with me, but as we all know, having your hands on something rather than watching a video makes a big difference. And I'm sorry for my voice, I'm just getting over a cold, so bear with me. So anyway, each of these is available separately in her shop. I believe they're $4 each. And then you can get the whole kit at a little bit of a discount. You can get all 3 sheets for $10. So that's what I did. I think it's very reasonably priced for what you get. And we will put this together. Now I am going to be doing this for the first week of April, which I realize is still a couple of weeks away, but I've already planned the past, you know, the next week or 2. So this is the first week I had free. So we are going to go ahead and set this up and see how it goes. So first I'm going to lay down my washi. And this is the big part of what I normally do and what my normal preference is if I'm going to use stickers. A lot of the times I just do pens, or pens and washi tape. But when I want something a little extra pretty, this is what I go for. So now she does make her washi continuous, which it looks like this edge right here matches up to this edge right here. So this is going to be your left hand sheet and this is going to be your right hand sheet, if that matters to you. It honestly really doesn't matter to me very much, but I know that that really kind of bugs people. So if that matters to you, Now this looks like it's going to go pretty much from edge to edge. So bear with me, I'm doing this around a tripod. So I think maybe if we line it right up at the 5, and yeah, this is so not going on straight, but that's okay. No, it's not. Now, she does advertise this as being, whoops, removable, and it is, at least to begin with. Now we all know even removable sticker paper, if it sits in one place long enough, becomes less removable over time. So yeah, this does extend beyond the grid. Just so that you're aware, it does leave a little bit of a gap at the edge, but overall it does extend beyond the grid. So if that's something that you normally like or normally dislike, just be aware of that. Now for myself, typically I prefer to have it line up with the grid, just because, yeah, I'm a little weird like that. And that totally didn't even, work. Okay. Maybe we'll lay it down from left to right because I am totally a right-handed person. There we go. Yeah, normally I prefer my washi to just hit the grid, which this I could trim, it wouldn't be a big deal. I'm not going to for this week, but just be aware that is something about her kits that's a little bit different. I think a lot of the designers that I have seen, they do end right at the grid so that there's a little bit more of a white space. So it's just a design preference. So just be aware that that is that. Okay, at this point, for the sake of speed, I have decided to speed things up a little bit and just do a quick voiceover to try to get this down below the limit that I'm allowed to upload to YouTube as a new user. So all I'm doing is laying down the washi, obviously, as I would do. And these middle pieces are actually, she uses them to break up the schedule, and I am actually going to be doing exactly the same as she does. I like to have some trackers and lists and things at the bottom. I don't actually use the times as a schedule, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and lay that out. And then I'm going to mark with these boxes that she's included in the base washi kit. Church, I happen to have nursery the Sunday that this is. Now she has designed her boxes to go from line to line in the columns rather than showing the times like some designers do, which actually suits me quite well since I do not use the times. So if that's something that would make you happy, there you go. But if you do use the times and you want them to remain visible, just be aware that these boxes do cover the entire column, including where the times are written. So there is that. Now she does include the days of the week in the script page. So just be aware that if you do plan on covering up your dates, you will need to purchase the script page or have other, days of the week, ways to mark the days of the week, if you so choose, or if that's something that you desire. And she also includes date stickers, which is wonderful and lovely and perfect. And she does include all 31 numbers. So no matter what week you choose to use the kit for, you will have the dates for it. So I'm just going to pop those on real quick. Excuse me, sorry. She does have this weekend sticker. It is a little big, but it fits nicely, especially if you're not using it as a schedule. And then she has this whole other page, and I have no idea how I want to do this. So what I ended up deciding to do was pause it, finish putting it together, and then pick up and show you what I did. So that is what we're gonna do. Okay, I'm back. and I have figured out how I want to use this. I should have done that before I started filming, but you know, when your kid goes down for a nap, you take advantage of it. So here is everything all laid out as far as the basic layout. Now, obviously, as I get closer to this week and I start needing to write things down, I can add, I have a whole page full of boxes and some scripts left over. So there's definitely a lot there. So this is what I've decided is going to work for me for now. And I really like these kits. I think they're very well thought out. I think they're very well measured. And here is my new absolute favorite thing. I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to use a pen to point. I might even try to zoom in a little bit. So you can see, this is one of the extremely thoughtful details. These little grid checklist stickers actually perfectly match the Hobonichi Cousin grid. And that makes me giddy, because there is nothing more irritating to me than having a checklist sticker that doesn't fit the lines, because I'm just mildly OCD enough that it drives me crazy to either write on the line and have it not match the checkbox, or use the checkbox but have it not fit on the lines, if that makes any sense. So yay, Amanda, thank you. Thank you for doing little detail things like this. And this is part of the reason it's so nice to have kits that are designed for the cousin, because yes, you can hack a lot of other kits. Let me zoom back out. You can hack a lot of the other kits to work for the most part, especially the washi and solid boxes and things like that that you can trim. But things like this, details like this, you can't hack. So that is extremely awesome. I didn't realize that. I just assumed that it would be like every other checklist that I've got, which is not fitting the grid. And then I laid it out and crowed. I think I actually might have giggled a little bit. So that's super awesome. And if that sort of thing bothers you, this is MandyLynnPlans is definitely the kit to go for. I don't know. I need to check. I don't know if she sells these separately in her shop. My one critique would be I would prefer it to be 7 boxes, because I use these as kind of like weekly checklists, and I like to have one per day. And it kind of bothers me that there's only 5. So I'm probably gonna have 2 left, and I'm probably going to cut them up so that I can have 7 boxes for my meals. And I try to have like 1 big cleaning project a day. So I think I might cut it up to add on there. And maybe a couple over here for the rest of my this week list. So that would be my only critique there, is I wish these were 7 instead of 5. But I love that they fit, and I hope, if she doesn't already, I'll have to go check, I don't know, but I hope that she will start to offer these just on a page separately by themselves. So that is pretty much my review of the MandyLynnPlans weekly Hobonichi Cousin kit. I hope it is helpful to those of you who are out there looking, like I am, for kits to fit our very special, very specific planner needs. And I have a whole other list of reviews and things to talk about and to show you guys. So hopefully over the next few weeks, if you have a suggestion of shops that I should look at, purchase from, or that you would like to see me review and talk about on here, please send me a message or put it in the comments, and I will put it on my list to take a look at. Thanks so much, planner community, and y'all have a great day.